let's just face it, Caitlin Clark is being held to a higher standard than any other WNBA player right now in the league. And that's fine. Okay, she is drawing a large audience, selling out stadiums. People are paying more attention to the league, and that's great. But when you're analyzing the Rookie of the Year, at least have a better argument. Now, Carolyn Peck, and we're going to play the clip in a moment, she gave her reasons of why, she believes that Angel Reese is more deserving than Caitlin Clark. Now, coming into the season, a lot of people had Caitlin Clark winning. The bettors had it. Obviously, she's still favored at this point. But the reason why Angel Reese deserves it over Caitlin is going to be a bit much, in my opinion. Now, I'm not here to take anything away from Angel Reese. She has been obviously fantastic, setting the record for most consecutive double-doubles. But record-wise right now, the Fever is ahead. They just beat the New York Liberty last Saturday. They had to come back in that game to overcome the adversity. And on top of that, she had a triple-double. And we're acting like it's just not a big deal. I saw on Undisputed today that what Caitlin Clark did, of course, Skip Bayless said it. That guy's a clown. Where it's just not that impressive. Angel Reese, she's got more dog, or she has a lot of dog, and yada, yada, yada. And Caitlin Clark's only shooting 33% from the three. But if you watch the games, they are guarding her 96 feet up on the court. They are pressing her the whole way. They're sending double teams. They're blitzing her. It's already reported that she's the number one person on the scouting report. So obviously teams are paying attention to her, and that's going to continue to happen. But to act like a triple-double isn't important, it's not impressive, I don't get it. I don't think she'll able to overcome this right away. She's going to have to earn their respect by just winning basketball games, winning MVPs, making all-star appearances, keep getting results in the WNBA, and winning championships, because winning does help out. No matter the haters, no matter what people got to say about you, if you're winning, it helps. That's what happened with LeBron James. He was scrutinized when he lost in the NBA Finals against the Mavericks. People tore him to pieces, but he came back, won those 2 championships with the Heat. When he won in Cleveland, things changed. So even though she's loved and hated at the same time, as long as Caitlin continues to get better at her game, and I don't think she's going to shoot 33% for the rest of her career from 3, she's a rookie. In the WNBA, rookies, if they're playing late in the tournament in college, they are transitioning to the WNBA a month later. It's a quicker transition than the NBA. So kudos to her for making that adjustment. Now, I do want to play a clip from Carolyn Peck and what she had to say about the Rookie of the Year race, and then we'll jump right back into this.
A big question. If you had to log your vote today, who would your Rookie of the Year be in the WNBA?
I mean, it is a thin line. It's really tight. But when you look at where the teams are, and I also went a little deeper and I looked at plus minus, and I also look at net rating. And when you look at that, Angel Reese has to get the nod. Now, I know it's not a popular position to take, because Angel Reese has to do the dirty work. I have said it's not sexy to have to battle and rebound inside, and where you've got to do the blue-collar work. But this is a player that has come in as a rookie and is putting up grown woman numbers. 12 double-doubles in a row. I mean, in one season. So when you see a young woman come in like that and do that, I would have to give the nod with her efficiency rating and also the plus minus.
Well, there are some numbers that would say different. Here's a look at the odds for Rookie of the Year. According to ESPN Bet, right? This is our expert here, but according to ESPN Bet, Caitlin Clark is a heavy favorite after putting up that triple-double in a win over the Liberty. Minus 600, Carolyn. What's the case for Caitlin?
Well, Caitlin Clark, when you look at, yes, she had the first triple-double this weekend, but she could have had one earlier against Phoenix. She was only 1 rebound shy. And Caitlin, now she has to run a team. That's tough. She has to also score the basketball. That's tough. She has to know when and where, but she's playing around the perimeter. And, I'm a little biased to the post game because of the work you have to do inside. You're a little freer when you play on the perimeter. But you talk about ESPN Bet. When you look at where the season started, Caitlin Clark was minus 750 advantage, and you had Angel Reese was at plus 2,000. She was 4th. So that gap, it's closing between these two players.
Well, either way, what's most impressive about both of these women for me is that they came off of a full college season, competing all the way through March, and here they are in the WNBA.
So one of the main reasons why Carolyn Peck has Angel Reese over Caitlin Clark is net rating and plus minus. And I'm thinking, okay, that's great. There's nothing wrong with those stats, but there needs to be more. And to dismiss Caitlin Clark's triple-double is insane. She's the first WNBA rookie to get a triple-double. We can't just dismiss that. She did it against a team who is the #1 overall seed in the WNBA. That's impressive. That deserves a lot of credit. You can't just dismiss that. And then Carolyn Peck went on to say that Caitlin Clark is a perimeter player, so she is more freer out on the basketball court. How does that even make sense to me? I guess she has more margin of error, that she doesn't have to worry about, being in the post. Okay, that's not her style. That's not her responsibility. Her job, though, is to run the offense, make sure the plays are organized, and get people in position for success so they can get a quality look. That is part of the point guard's responsibility. Let's not act like that's not a big deal. Otherwise, Angel Reese isn't getting quality looks in the buckets because he doesn't have a good point guard. Then she's not going to score consistent. Let's just look at Wembanyama, where the Spurs were just running around him because they didn't have a point guard to run sets for them. That makes absolutely no sense. That's just lazy analysis, in my opinion. To say she has more freedom and, Angel Reese is in the post, so she doesn't have the same margin of error. It's crazy to me. That doesn't add up. But I want to read some numbers here from Caitlin Clark, and here's what it says. She's the fastest player to reach 150 assists. She's the first rookie, obviously, with the triple-double. She has the most double-doubles with assists by a rookie, and she's the fastest WNBA player to 300 points, 100 rebounds, and 150 assists. If you don't think none of that's a big deal, well, maybe we're not watching the same game out there. What she's doing is impressive. And I'm not saying Angel Reese doesn't have a shot at winning Rookie of the Year, because she does. She's got a strong case. But let's not dismiss what Caitlin Clark just did. Obviously, the standing is going to be back and forth between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark as we go down the wire. I hope this rivalry continues because we need these two players building the WNBA. You need that. So continue to sponsor them, continue to market your players. That's what's been missing in the WNBA, is just being able to market these players. I remember in Kansas Parker, she transitioned to WNBA. I didn't care. When you saw Deanna Taurasi at Connecticut had the 3-point, I didn't care. So the transition from college to WNBA has to get better. So just market them better and make sure that they are getting exposure, and let Caitlin and Angel Reese lead the charge. So there's a lot of fans watching. Excited to see what happens next. But yeah, this whole talk about Caitlin Clark and acting like, oh yeah, it's not a big deal. She got a triple-double. She should have had one earlier. I don't know what Carolyn Peck is talking about. And we just got to do better with our analysis. Does Angel Reese deserve her flowers? Yes, she's playing phenomenal, but Caitlin Clark is leading the Rookie of the Year race right now as we speak. If you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. The numbers back it up. She's playing well. I know she's not shooting well from the three, but she's doing other things. 15, 5, and 5. I think she's the only player I have to look. No, she's one of 4 players, I think, that's accomplished that feat. So she's doing other things on the basketball court. And Angel Reese is doing a great job as well. So we can actually come to a better conclusion of why we might pick this person over that person when it comes to these words. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Love to hear your thoughts on what Carolyn Peck had to say about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And I'll see you in the next one.